So this video, why is that even on a tag here? I don't give a fuck. But anyways, this video is coping with being a Gen Z adult by Super Banwell. Super Banwell. Don't fuck. Super Banwell. I don't fucking know. Dyslexic as fuck, hard for me to read shit. You know what I mean? I got a little touch of the tism, if you will. But it's kind of interesting to hear other people's point of view at that age. Me being fucking 28, only 4 years older, but I still want to see that shit because technically I am a millennial. So let's see his opinion on about life.
I recently turned 24, which means that I've been an adult for a few years now. I've got a college degree, a full-time job, my own
How's that going for you, bro? I guess I'm gonna find out here.
health insurance, and even a 401k. And the biggest thing I've learned about being an adult is it's freaking hard, man. And it's not even the things that sound like complicated adult things either, like filing taxes or picking the right health insurance plan or even buying a house.
So far, I agree with everything this man is saying.
I don't have enough money for that yet. It's more like remembering which card
100%, and I probably never will have enough money to own a fucking house, be honest with you. But that's just me and my situation. Everybody has their own shit different.
I'm supposed to give them when I go to the doctor to prove that I have health insurance. Being a Gen Z adult is an interesting experience because even though I'm an adult, I don't always feel like one. I'm so used to older generations referring to us as the new generation that when mail comes with my name on it, I still get surprised. It's like I'm somewhere in between being a dumb kid and unk status.
I don't think that's gonna fade away until like early to mid 30s. I feel. I don't know. Maybe you always feel like a dumb motherfucker your whole life, because I still feel like a dumb motherfucker.
Like when I'm at work where I have coworkers who have kids who are my age and they're all like,
"Oh, you remind me of my grandson."
and I'm like, haha, thanks. Wait, grandson? But then I come home and hop on Valorant and there's 18-year-olds calling me unk and telling me to go file my taxes. Like I'm
Yeah, the art of shit talk, bro. He's trying to get at you. Now you have to go back and beat their ass with that ultimate shit talk. You don't let the youngins fucking get you. That's fucking for the old heads like us, bro. And even the older heads have probably even more bad shit talk. In the game, as part of the game, especially a competitive game, bro, you shit talk hard. And if you find any kink in their armor, like if they sound old, if they sound country, if they sound ghetto, or if you hear fucking smoke detector off in the background, it's on, bro. Even the mama, nothing's off limits in the online shit talk. But everybody wants to be pussyfied with this, feelings and words hurt. Like, bro, go fuck yourself. You're playing a rated immature game and you're gonna get offended by that. I don't know. Stop being a pussy, bitch.
only 24. Half the time I don't even know what I'm gonna eat tonight. And I spent all my money on weapon skins. You know, I haven't eaten a vegetable.
I can relate. I can relate. Rust skins all day, but I sold most of them, well, all of them. The economy is dog shit. Just leave it at that.
In 3 weeks. Plus it's July. I filed my taxes back in April. Now that I'm an adult and have a full-time adult job, one thing nobody really prepared me for is being in a mixed environment. You see, when you're in school, everybody's around.
A mixed environment, you know, of multiple ages. Like what? This motherfucker is definitely never on online chat. Hey, I just seen your message on the thing, bro. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing alright. But I'm just saying, never been on an online chat forum or online lobby. There's always fucking people from 5 years old, always to like fucking 56. I don't know. Always been having a mixed aged pool of fucking opinions and interactions with people, even out in public. I don't know. I wasn't always chilling with the nicest and brightest group of people, if you know what I mean.
the same age. So when you're a freshman in college, seniors seem really mature, but they're really only a couple of years older than you. In real life, there's actual old people, and they've probably been working at your job since before you were born. My supervisor was telling me that this is his
Yeah, and some of them old people are funny as fuck. Well, I'm glad you're doing all right, bro. I'm sad that you're going through some hard times. We're all doing that. I'm going through some hard times myself, but it is what it is. Like you said, you keep moving on. As long as the toes keep a tapping, you keep on a marching. You know what I mean?
25th year with the company, and that's crazy because that means he started in my position before my parents even thought about having a kid. So it took everything in my power when he told me that to not be like, damn, I'm the youngest person.
I fucking feel that, bro. There's some people that told me they've been working a position for like 50 some years, and I'm like, I just look at them like, damn, bro. I hope you having a good life again with that pay.
On my team by like several decades, and all of my coworkers are really nice. But the age gap kind of makes it hard to relate to them at times. Half the time, I don't even know what to talk to them about.
Any and everything, bro. I realize they just want to have a fucking conversation. Yeah, bro. What's your name again? Well, nice to meet you, Cherry from Thailand. I'm Matt, or you can call me Cowpan. One of the two. Either or.
So, what was 9/11 like? It also doesn't help.
Don't really remember it, but I remember having my backpack strapped on and being sent the fuck home. I was in first grade, I believe. And they say it's early dismissal, everybody goes home. I'm like, oh, cool. Went home and got me a juice packs and some hot dogs. And it was a good day for a first grader. Bad day for everybody fucking else, though.
That we have very different lifestyles due to being in completely different stages in our lives. Like when we meet on Monday mornings and everyone's like, what did you guys do this weekend? And people are like, oh, my daughter had a soccer game this weekend. My son got his driver's license, so we went to look at cars. Me and my wife celebrated our 30-year anniversary and went to the beach.
Oh my God, congratulations.
Wow,
that's amazing.
I don't even like my wife. Then they turn to me and they're like, what about you, Will? What did you
So far, everything's accurate. Everything's fucking accurate.
do this weekend? And I'm like, the same thing I do every weekend. I slept in until noon, and then I played Valorant for 6 hours. But I usually end up saying something like, oh, you know, I just took it easy, spent time with the fam. Yeah. But
Yeah, that's a genuine. That's like 110% accurate. What's the word I'm looking for? Conversation or interaction with me and my coworkers right there. 110 fucking percent. So far, this man's video is like spot the fuck on. Even though I'm like a little older and consider a millennial, I feel the same struggles.
But I've been kind of spamming that one a lot lately. So either they think I'm lying or that I just really like hanging out with my family. On the other side of that, sometimes I have to confront the fact that I'm getting older and that people younger than me might not find me relatable either. I was walking my dog at the park one time and this
All the time, dude. It's called life. Sucks. But what is this? Man, college I spent down when I started doing part-time jobs. Got to pay my tuitions. Man. Yeah, I feel that, bro. Just find yourself a hustle. I find myself a comfortable spot in life, I guess, and I'm doing this as a hobby, so I'm chilling. I hope you find what you do and you achieve what you want.
This kid who was probably about 13 came up to me and started talking to me. And at some point I mentioned iCarly. You know, the TV show that we all know and love. And this kid looked at
Yeah, I used to watch that shit with my nieces. As soon as you got home from school, they get off from school, went over there, watched them, and we popped on some of that or wherever the fuck else was on Nickelodeon or Disney XD.
me and was like, what's that? And for the first time in my life, I felt old. The kids don't know about iCarly. and I don't really know how
It's
to
just
feel
gonna
about
get
that.
worse,
There's
bro.
also the
You're gonna feel
realization that there
older
are
and
people
fucking
who are
older.
younger than you who are more successful, like professional athletes and entertainers making millions, and you find out they were born in like 2003. And for me, it's not really about the money. It's more
Bro, you eventually don't give a fuck about it. You eventually become jaded to it at all. You don't care. It happens.
about the fact that I was told that if I went to college and got a degree, I'd be set up.
Yeah, talk about working in the fitness industry. There's many like 30s and 40s. Like, bro, I'm just 20 and a big gap. It's pretty hard to get to know. Just be fluent with it, bro. Alarm. I'm gonna have to go do some shit here in a minute. But, just be you, dude. Be fluent, and if people don't like it, they can go fuck themselves. If they like it, you can chill and talk to them.
For financial success. But instead, all I
That's how I feel about it, Jerry.
got was debt, which is the opposite. It feels like as a society, we're finally arriving at the conclusion that college costs way too much money, but you still can't.
College is a scam. In the United States, dog, if you're not going for a specific field and you're just going for one of these stupid ass made up degrees, like if you're going in for engineering, architect, or fucking something like that that's actually in demand and needs in society, you're gonna do good. But if you're going for like gender studies or some shit like that, or creative arts, I don't think you're gonna really succeed that well in life, and you're gonna have a massive fucking amount of debt. And a lot of these dumb motherfuckers that do go to college, they think all they need is a college degree. They don't care what kind of college degree it is, but as long as it's a degree, you'll be fucking rich and successful in life. No, you need to have you have to be able to provide a service, a want for people. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be able to generate value, as it's in entertainment, a service, or manufacturing. That's how you really get successful in life. But a lot of people just want to fucking think all they need to do is go to school for this long, and then they can achieve all they want. Now, there's more to it, and it's not that black and white. And I feel like college is a scam. I probably personally should have went to a trade school, learn fucking become an electrician or a plumber, one of the fucking two. But my dumb ass decided to go to fucking straight to warehouse work, and now I'm in a delivery job. Life is fucking golden.
And get a job without it. So even though an 18-year-old can't borrow $2,000 to buy a car, it's completely fine to take out $30K to major in art. I don't really envy people who are young and successful, though. I think that's a good thing. Besides, I don't even know what I would do with all of that money anyway. Most of mine goes to DoorDash. Another thing about being a...
See, I'm not lazy like that. I drive down to the fucking store and pick up my damn fast food, because I ain't paying an extra 25, 30 goddamn dollars for someone to just drive it to my house, bro. Like, I understand tipping. You need a tip. I'll drop a fucking $10 tip for you fucking delivering, especially depending how far to adjust the tip. But I'm sorry, dude. I don't want to be paying all this extra fucking fees for fucking just a delivery. Like, this food's more expensive. Then you got the small order fee if you don't order enough, like past like $50 or $25 or something. I can't do that. So I'll fucking go to the damn place, get my food, and come back. And that TV's loud as shit out there. Holy fuck. Let me shut this door all the way. Alright, there we go. My fat ass just flopped down on the... There we go. Lost my whole train of thought because that TV just distracted me, but let's just get back into the video.
A Gen Z adult is that we get blamed for a lot of things. Like, even for stuff that's not even our fault. You hear it all the time.
Bro, that's old people just bitching. Old people need a bitch all the time, because if they ain't bitching, they're not happy. And when you got unhappy old people, then it just fucks everything else up. So just let them sit there, bitch, and blame you for everything, even though they're the ones that are the cause of their own problems. and it's called the young man's blight. And soon you'll be giving the same blight to the next generation. It's all transitional. Bro, to be honest, bro, I don't understand how the tip culture is going in the U.S. You know, like, 'cause there's Thailand, we don't tip unless the person done really special. Well, yeah, well, the tip culture came about when America was actually making fucking money. Like around the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. But around 2008, when the housing bubble fucking burst, everybody started losing fucking money. Everybody started going down the hole. And tipping became more of a problem because there's less fucking fluent capital going around. And that's why tipping now is more of a controversial fucking thing than it is back in the, let's say, back in the 80s or 90s, because back then everybody had fuck you money, and you could go down the street and get a job as soon as you told your boss to suck a dick. But now you have to fucking suck the boss's dick and you have to wait 4 to 5, maybe even fucking 7 months until you get another fucking call back from about 150 other goddamn jobs that you applied here. And these tipping jobs, these service jobs, they were only meant for part-time work and meant for like entry level jobs, like people in society that let's say, where are my thoughts at? I'm losing my thoughts. People in society are just starting out, or people in society that have a disability, but they can still do some part-time work, like teenagers or mentally disabled or fucking physically disabled people, to still get an income. You know what I mean? And they just paid them a little bit, and then they got substituted on tips. That's where the whole idea came from. And our manufacturing in the United States and all the major good fucking jobs that actually supported the middle class shit canned them out to other countries, outsource them for bigger profit, which leaving mostly just servicing commodity jobs and a few manufacturing jobs for the middle class, which killed it. So that's what's the whole big controversy with tipping. And I went off on a whole ass tangent there. I apologize. Let me get back to the video.
When people are like, this new generation is what's ruining America. But like,
sorry, I'm going to pause it again there, but that statement kind of fucking blows me up. Is their previous generation, starting from the fucking generation, let's say right after or right as the 1950s generation, started selling out incrementally the nation to be a corporation that deprives more money, that focuses on money than the prosperity of civilization. Anyway, man, you are awesome, dude. I wish you all the best, brother, and your wishes grant. God, oh God, you always hope wish you the best, brother. To me, my doctor. Well, bro, I appreciate you commenting here in my comment section and chilling. I hope surgery's Gucci with you. You have a blessed one.
how? I've spent the majority of my life in school so far. You guys were the adults. It's like if I walked into your house and got a bit of dirt on the carpet and you're like, oh, you got dirt on my carpet. You're ruining my beautiful home. And it's like, bro, look at this place. Yeah, I might have messed up a little, but it looked like this long before I got here. Like, oh, man.
Best fucking analogy ever right there, dude. This dude knows what's up with the fucking culture.
And in 2004, I shouldn't have been wasting my time playing Sonic on my Game Boy. I should have been voting. Look, I've been old enough.
And you should be working a fucking 60-hour job, investing in a 401k, and was it compounding interest stock fund or whatever the fuck it's called, trust fund. But you know, you're too busy being fucking 14, playing on your Game Boy.
Enough to vote for president one time, and I didn't exactly have the best options. And honestly, they're only getting worse. I'm not saying it's all the older generation's fault the world is the way it is. I'm just saying it definitely wasn't me. I will admit though that Gen Z is responsible for changing a lot of things. The other day I was reading an article.
Swag muffins. You know what? Oddly enough, I'll still go in there and probably try one or two of them muffins, because I'm a motherfucker. As long as it's not an organ, like a sexual organ or brain or eyeball or shit like that, I'll try it once. Food. If it's yummy, eat that shit. You know what I mean?
Article that said that because of Gen Z, the Southern accent is dying, which I thought was interesting.
That's stupid as fuck. I think that's just a dumb motherfucker writing an article to get clicks. Southern accents dying because we're centralizing media. The same people that fucking had their growing up in Texas and their media is now becoming the same fucking media a douchebag in New York is growing up to. Fucking social media, dog. It connects everybody.
Because I'm from Georgia, and I reckon I should be talking like this down over yonder. But really, I'm from Atlanta, and I grew up on the internet.
Yeah.
So I just sound like this type shit. But I honestly can't blame older generations for their lack of faith in us, because when it comes to Gen Z...
Well, the older generations are fucking cracked out on old LSD and Quaaludes that they used to pop back in the fucking day. So they're just running on fumes on the neuro count, you know what I mean?
Some of us are kind of dumb. Now that roughly half of the generation is of voting age, we're starting to pay attention to politics. The problem is, a lot of people get their information from the wrong places. We all know that one person that gets all of their news from Twitter and TikTok conspiracy videos. Bro, the weather has been crazy the past few days.
Cloud seedy, boy.
Every day. Yeah, it's Bill Gates. What? Oh, you don't know? Bill Gates has a weather machine that he's using to control the climate so that all of the natural food dies and we're forced to buy GMO food. And then
the sad thing is, I've had a real life conversation like this with a motherfucker. Is that bad? I think so. Maybe not.
They'll use it to control our minds and turn us into zombie slaves. Huh.
The zombie slave part is different, but the rest of that shit was kind of the same.
Got a source on that? Yeah, bro, it's been all over my For You page. I can't believe you haven't seen it. Yeah, must have missed it. By the way, are you registered to vote by chance? Me? No way, bro. Those elections are rigged anyway. I saw it on Twitter. Okay.
That's a fucking lie. These motherfuckers that actually do some shit like that are always registered to vote. Some of the smartest and some of the dumbest motherfuckers are registered to vote. I'm gonna say some of them. I'm gonna say very little. The majority of the people that were registered to vote are dumb as fuck and only have an attention span of a goldfish. But that's my opinion, and everybody's opinion's dog shit.
Good. I mean, I was just curious. But as bad as we are, no one is more gullible online than the older generations. Sometimes I'll be at work and they'll be looking at an AI generated video of a dogfish like, oh my god, James, look what they're doing in Japan. Wow, that is insane. I wonder how they got the dog to do that with the fish. Guys, that's fake. It's AI generated.
How's it fake?
Are you sure?
It's an actual fucking video. You saying it's fake? Dumb motherfuckers.
It looks pretty real. I feel like it could be real. It's not. You know, my brother actually said he saw something like this when he was in Korea. Cat. Yeah, crazy stuff they got going on out there. Can you send me this? I need to email it to him. Speaking of things that are fake, let's talk about dating. A lot of young adults these days think romance is dead. And, not quite. Like a lot.
It's dying. Like, there's still some bits and pieces of chivalry. But majority of the fucking masses, it's gone, dog. It's out the fucking window. It's literally in the dumpster, like he fucking analogy too.
A lot of things, dating has been commodified by the internet. And instead of the old school meeting someone in your community, asking them out and getting to know them
you hit
over
them on
time,
a fucking app.
we have dating apps that skip all of those steps and sit you down with a complete stranger where you both pretend that this isn't awkward and hope that one...
Bro, so far I don't disagree with anything this motherfucker's been saying. Like, I agree with like 90 to 100% of everything this man has been saying and just putting up, you know what I mean? Or is that just me?
You isn't a murderer. I get the idea of dating apps, and I even know some people who are currently in happy, committed relationships with people they met on dating apps. I just don't think it's for me. I'm someone who requires the friends to lovers pipeline. However, I'm also a hypocrite because I say I'd like to meet someone in a more traditional way, but I also don't leave my house.
Yeah. Life of a shut-in dog. I feel that. I don't like leaving my house. My whole dream in life is to earn enough money so I never have to leave my house. I can just stay home and only leave my house when I want to. Like, I want to go to the store, bet. I want to go to get a Chinese place, bet. I want to go fucking hiking, bet. Which I probably will never do because I prefer to stay home in a LED flit fucking screen environment. Or if I want to go out back and chill, I can. You know what I mean? Not leave my house. I just don't want to leave my house. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go anywhere unless I don't want to have to go anywhere unless I want to go somewhere. I want to go down to the park and chill. Fuck yeah. Want to go down to the dispensary? Fuck yeah. But I have to go to work? No, thank you. I guess that's just a dream of a lazy, poor peasant fuck.
E-dating has also become really popular among Gen Z too. And I used to look down upon e-dating and thought it was really cringe. And I still do. But if you found the love of your life in a Discord server, that's wonderful. I guess. Dating.
Yeah, because they obviously both have similar interests, so they're going to have the one rig set up, and then she's going to have her own rig set up, or he, or whatever the fuck they are, and they're going to be playing video games, chilling. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing.
As a Gen Z adult is really interesting because despite having so many different ways to connect with one another, finding a genuine romantic connection with someone seems pretty hard. A lot of times you feel more like an option than a partner to someone, and that's a pretty rough feeling. I think deep down we all want someone who...
Because that's the culture that we've, what's the word I'm looking for? Championed. Is just a hookup culture and find the best opportunity, the best high value partner, you know what I mean?
Who chooses us, but at the same time, we're so afraid to be the one doing the choosing. To me, dating is like a banana split. Hear me out. Look at this. Who has actually ever eaten a banana split?
Me. They're actually pretty fucking banging, dude. I love banana splits. Fuck you. But continue.
Like, genuinely. Have you ever walked up to the counter and been like, yeah, let me get the banana split? You're a liar. But you know that a banana split exists and that it's probably really good. And you've heard from other people who've had one that it's awesome and you should try it.
It
but
is.
You can never...
It is really good. I don't suggest you to try it because you're probably going to be bitch made and fucking put goddamn sprinkles on it.
Find the right moment to have one. 3 scoops of ice cream, bananas, and whipped cream is a lot to deal with.
And chocolate. And caramel. And cherries. Yeah, you get the hookup on that bitch, bro. It's good. Try that shit.
And honestly, I can't imagine a scenario where I can justify eating that much ice cream by myself. But maybe one day, when the time is right, you'll get to try a banana.
Here, I can tell you right quick how the best scenario to justify that. 1, hot ass fucking day. 2, you just smoked 2 blunts and possibly a dab. 3, you got cotton mouth like a motherfucker. This is probably more I'm fucking high, so I'm probably miscounting. You got cotton mouth like a motherfucker, and that shit be banging to eat.
And a split. And I hope it's everything you ever dreamed of. Okay, bro. Actually, what am I talking about right now? That might actually be the most burger dating analogy I've ever said, like, out of my mouth, bro. Like,
Yeah.
am I faded? One thing I will say, though, about being a Gen Z adult is that I genuinely think that no one else before us has had this kind of experience with adulthood. And I know that sounds...
Yeah. In our fucking, in our culture, yeah, dude. The previous generations fucked us so bad that an average fucking 1 bedroom, 1 bath is going for outrageous amount of fucking cash. You can't even live by yourself on 1 income. You have to have like fucking 2 to 3 incomes to live. Just live, not even live comfortably, just to survive. And shit, now you have to earn $100,000 to be considered, at least $100,000 to be considered a fucking middle class. And the average fucking job, fucking 40-hour job, pays $35,000 to $55,000. Suck my dick, bro. No wonder people tapping out.
Sounds like the typical Gen Zer thinking they're special, but if you really think about it, the world really is different. Growing up in the digital age alongside
Yeah,
computers,
everybody's connected. Everybody can see a butthole from a fucking across the world. It's fucking awesome.
video games, and social media is a pretty unique experience. You haven't been a Gen Z adult if your parents haven't told you to go walk into a business and ask for a job just for them to tell you to apply online like
All the fucking time.
everyone else. Or having to tweak your resume a million times to avoid getting filtered out by AI recruiting algorithms. Or opening Twitter and seeing someone getting canceled for something they did when they were 12. Or trying to stay up to date on global issues so that you don't seem like a bad person, but you also want to take a break from your phone because you feel like a slave to it. I don't think the world was easier 20 years ago, but I do think that things were a lot less complicated.
Well, 20 years ago, you didn't have as many people in each other's asses, you know what I mean? Nobody keeps their business, like, keeps their nose out of other people's business. They see you doing something, and they have to be in there and telling you how they feel about it. But hey, fuck it.
Before the internet. Finding your way as an adult is like walking around your room in the dark. Everything is familiar, but you don't really know where you're going. Your parents showed you how it's done, but for you, it just seems so
if you're
different
lucky.
than before. And on top of it all, we're getting older. All of us. But no one really talks about it. I think that sometimes it's easy to get caught up in the fact that every day feels the same, but when you look back, everything is...
Yeah, and the older, every year you live, every year gets faster. You might not understand that now, but the older you get, you will understand it.
different. When I was 18, I thought I had the world figured out. But now at 24, I feel dumber than ever. And my mom keeps telling me to go to the doctor. But I'm honestly kind of scared because I'm not 17 and my body isn't made of rubber anymore. They say your brain becomes fully developed when you turn 25, but the world doesn't feel any clearer. And when you wake up, go to work, come home.
Yeah, especially when you have fucking millions upon millions of fucking retards trying to push their political or religious ideology on you. It don't make it any fucking better.
Eat and sleep every single day, you start to wonder what your purpose even is in life. I remember coming home after about 3 months of working my first full-time job out of college and just wondering, am I really supposed to just do this for the next 40 years of my life?
Yes.
I spent my time in college pushing myself outside of my comfort zone, challenging myself and growing as a person. And now my diploma collects dust on the top shelf of my closet while I sign into a computer every day and talk to no one for 8 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, are you missing something? Unless you can find a way to get rich, that's going to be your fucking life for the rest of your life, dog. You need to either be smart enough to provide a fucking service or entertainment to society, to the masses, or dumb enough to provide service or entertainment to society. Prime example, Elon Musk, smart enough to provide a fucking service and entertainment to society. Another fucking prime example, Catch Me Outside girl. 6ix9ine. Exactly.
But you know what? It'll probably be okay. I think that for Gen Z, we live in an unprecedented time with unexpected challenges and circumstances that quite literally nobody could have seen coming. But there are so many positives about living in the era we're in that I believe that in our hands, the world will become a better place. We might have been born too late to explore the world and born too early to explore the stars, but we were all born at the right time to watch Monkey D. Luffy become the Pirate King.
Amen to that, dog. And I need to catch back up onto it. I stopped watching it after he, immediately after he defeated Kaido. I need to get back into that. I need to watch that some more. I don't know. I like to catch all the way up and then stop and let it go further down. Release a shitload of episodes so I can binge it again. That's just me. I'm a binge watcher. I prefer to sit back and wait for a whole shitload to come out and then fucking gorge on it. As you can see, my body type, that's how I like to eat too.
Could you imagine being 24 100 years ago? No Spotify, no Twitter, no YouTube while I eat? I would.
If I was 24 100 years ago, bro, no fucking shot, I'd be a criminal. I'd probably be a murdering criminal, fucking gangsta dog. Because, one, I fucking love money. Two, I'm always thinking about scamming motherfuckers. And the only reason I don't is because the fucking surveillance and technology shit that we have now kind of makes it virtually impossible, especially if you're already in the system. And they already got my fucking mugshot, fingerprints, and stuff like that because I'm not a good person.
In the last of the day. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time just so I could go up to a Victorian child and put him onto some Playboy Cardi. People from 100 years ago will never.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I have fucking fantasies of going back in time during like specific points and periods of humanity and blasting the most retarded ass fucking music, like fucking playing Braveheart, like if I have like some shit going on like Braveheart, two medieval fucking people blasting at each other and just blasting through Hosh or fucking Father Hog or Papa Hog, I think it was. It would send pure terror down their fucking faces or some shit like that. Or going to the trenches of World War I and playing like some gospel holy angel music. I don't know. I just want to fuck with people.
Never know the pain of match MVPing in your ranked game just to lose because your teammates suck. The
Yeah.
modern era comes with modern challenges, but I think that if anyone is equipped to handle the big questions in this life, like climate change or world hunger, or when is she gonna text me back?
Not me,
it's
bud.
us, Gen Z.
Bro, you deal with that shit. I tapped the fuck out. Like, when I was in fucking halfway through high school, I seen which way we were going. And I was like, yeah, this is stupid as shit. Try to tell people, but they said I was a fucking racist bigot. So I was just like, alright, fuck it. I ain't taking the black pill. I'm taking the clown pill, dog. I ain't gonna sit there and get depressed and sad about it, mad about it. I'm gonna sit there and laugh and point at it. Like, you stupid fucking people. Look at you suffer. You dumb fucking idiots. Clown pill dogs. They can take everything from you, but they can't take your laugh away.
Thanks for watching the video. Also follow me on Twitter. Peace.
Hell yeah, bro. I fuck with this. This was a good video. I like his opinions and how his viewpoints on shit is. You need to guys come here, give him a subscribe, like, and throw him in the comments saying what's Gucci.